You know, instead of going... fart. Why should it be such an awful smell? That's another design fault. Now, if we're supposed to fart, we should have a chimney or something, shouldn't we? Yes, I'm the same myself. But we'll pretend, for God's sake, who did that? And you can see people walking out of cocktail parties. They know they're going to fart, so they're trying to walk with their arse closed. But they usually get caught, because instead of going and then blaming it on something, it goes... And even then, if it was just... or anything like that, you'd be okay, but there's all sorts of varieties. The worst of all, the killer diller, is... That's the silent killer. I was on a plane going to Australia once, and we stopped at Singapore, and a man got on and sat beside me. I will never forget this as long as I live. He sat, I was at the aisle, and it was at first class, there was only 2 seats. He sat there, and he knew me from, he'd seen me someplace before. Are you Billy Connelly? Yes, I am. How you doing? Yeah, fine, fine. He said, I'm just in from Hong Kong. I said, oh, really? He said, and I've just flown Cathay Pacific. Have you ever flown with them before? No, I haven't. I often intended to. They're fucking brilliant. Really, absolutely first class. I said, that's nice. The food was unbelievable. Really? Yes. What did you have? He said, on the flight, he told me, barbecued goose with soya sauce, ginger, and spring onions. He said it was fucking brilliant. So I'm glad to hear it. Whereupon he went to sleep, and he curled up in a ball like a squirrel. And we took off, whoosh, into the night, through the clouds. We hurtled up into the sky, whoosh, and we settled down. And we're trundling along, and this man farted. I will never forget it as long as I live. Not only was it the worst fart, it was the longest. Maybe it was the position he was in. He squeezed his ass all up. But he was kind of leaning over and his ass was pointing up towards me. And it made the strangest noise. It was like cloth tearing. Did you ever see a movie with Errol Flynn where he was a pirate and he had a knife in his teeth and he dived from the mast of a big sailing ship? He dived with this, oh, well, not quite. He wasn't one for diving like this. But he took a lunge at this other billowing sail, and he stuck his knife in it to stop himself, and it sort of slid down the sail with the knife. Well, that noise is the exact noise his fart made. It was a kind of tortured noise. It was a kind of... And then he changed position. And it finished with a sort of flourish. With a sort of... Right. But while the... was going on, people were looking back. And of course they couldn't see him, he was all curled up. was blowing up with this. And these fuckers thought I was farting out of my left ear. And then the smell came. At first I couldn't believe it. I thought, fuck, the plane's on fire. My eyes were burning. And the paint was all changing colour. I thought, for Christ's sake, don't inhale, you'll get cancer.